Hello everybody, this is going to be a quick and dirty guide on how you can use Blackboard Collaborate to record screencasts or screen lectures. This way you don't have to install any additional software, everything is contained within Blackboard. To do this, just log into Blackboard and go to a course. It doesn't really matter what course because you're going to delete the recording after you download it anyway, but I'm in my blank course, my test course. So you come down and you go to Course Tools, and under Course Management, it'll look like this. And you click on Course Tools, and then scroll down until you see Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. It'll be near the top because they're in alphabetical order. It'll take a second for that to load. You'll see here that I've got a blank course, course room. So blank course, JBS Team 1 is the name of the course, so yours could be whatever, Bio 101. But it'll say Course Room, and it's unlocked and available. If it's not unlocked, you can unlock it by clicking there and click Unlock. So once you click it, you're just going to join the course room. I'm going to turn off guest access because I don't want anybody to interrupt me while I'm recording my video. Join course room. It will open up another tab that will log you in to the course. And the way that this works is it simply records as if it were a participant. So right now, you see my microphone is off, so it's not recording my voice. Actually, it's not recording anything right now. I haven't turned recording on. But once I turn recording on, it won't be recording my voice. It won't be recording my video. It won't be recording anything right now. So I'm going to go ahead and start recording. And I'm going to turn on my microphone. There we go. So my microphone is now on, and you can see that it's on because the little white thing is going up and down as I speak. So there are a few different things you can do here. Generally speaking, I would recommend you turn on your video. Share your video. That way, you can go ahead and start your lecture by introducing yourself or saying, "Welcome back, students," or whatever you're going to do. That way, your students are connecting with you face-to-face. Even if it's asynchronously, they're connecting with you as a person, not as a random disembodied voice. Once you are done, you can do a lot of different things. I'm going to turn off the video and go over here to the purple. And then I'm going to go to the share content. That's the part where you can add things and show them to your students. So one thing you can do is you can share a whiteboard. This whiteboard blank. You can select things on it, but there's nothing on there yet. You can draw things on it within multiple different colors. So let's say we wanted orange. We can draw on there. So we can do 1 + 2 = 3. You can also type things, so here's my words, and you click that to clear everything. So you've got this whiteboard that you can use. You also have some shapes. You can, again, do these in different colors if you so desire. Whatever. So you've got a whiteboard that you can use. When you're done sharing the whiteboard, you can just click the little Stop Sharing Whiteboard right there. You can also share an application or your whole screen. So right now I have 3 screens set up. So I could share, let's share my second monitor. And right now we're sharing my monitor. If I move my mouse over there, you can see my mouse is now on this monitor. So you can use this in a variety of different ways. You could have something loaded up on your other monitor, or if you're just on your same screen, just share that one instead. And this way you can show things to students like images or PDFs, or you can pull up a website here. So if I wanted to, I could pull up a website over here. And I could go to, I don't know, google.com and search for biology. Whatever. So I mean, you can see how this might be useful instructionally speaking. Once you're done, same as the last one, you just click Stop Sharing. You can also share your camera, which is the exact same as if you were clicking down here. So it's me presenting my camera. You can see there's my office. There's my cool little Batman picture that I love so much. When you're done, hit the square. You can also share files. This is really handy when you're doing like PowerPoints or things like that. You'll see that I've already uploaded 2 files beforehand so that I can just click on them, share now, start with the first PowerPoint, there we go. You just go to the next slide, here's the next slide. Now your students, again, on this video recording, and you'll see this on the back end, this video recording, they'll only see this slide that you're presenting. They're not going to see your controls up here, they're not going to see this stuff over here, they're just going to see this slide. You can also annotate on the slide, so you can talk about that. You can talk about, oh, look at this dude down here. He looks like Santa Claus on a bear. So you can annotate things. You can also, again, just like otherwise, type text. You can use little rectangles, look at that bear's giant head, so on and so forth. So you can see this has annotation built into it. Once you're done, you just click either the Stop Sharing up here, or you can come into this one and hit Stop Sharing File. Now you can share another file, so let's say you're done with that one and we want to jump into this one. And here's a organic chemistry PowerPoint that I just pulled off of Google. And you can do the same stuff. You can talk about propagation and termination, so on and so forth, and just kind of highlight those to your students. If you are pointing at things, you got this little finger, or you can select things. Like if I wanted to select this, I can move it around. If you need to add more files, you can either just drag and drop them right here, or you can click this box and you'll get a little pop-up. And then you can see that these are the two that I already uploaded. But you can add additional things. I recommend doing it before the video, because if you upload it now, it'll take a little while to process, a little while being like 30 seconds, but it'll have to process it first, so it's a little bit more seamless if you upload it beforehand. So I'm done sharing files. Now these bottom two you're not going to use because those are only useful in a live course, and this is not going to be a live course. This is you recording a video to show to students later. So we're going to say we're done. We've given our lecture. We've talked about all the things the students need to know, so we are finished. Generally speaking, I like to recommend sharing your video at the end so that you can kind of close for them and summarize all the things, the important things that you talked about. In this video, we talked about how you can record in Blackboard Collaborate. We talked about how you can make sure your microphone's turned on, because if your microphone's not turned on, it will not record your voice in the video. That's very important. And how you turn your video on. We talked about how you can have a whiteboard and share your screen and share your camera and share some files. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. So I'm going to stop the recording. Now the recording has stopped, and so basically I'm done here. I don't need any more of this stuff, so I can just click over here and log out, or leave the session rather. And in a second it'll tell me I can close. Yep, left the session, you can close the window. So now I'm back in the Blackboard Collaborate Ultra room, and if for some reason you end up somewhere else, remember you can just go to Course Tools, Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. Now I've recorded that, but I don't know how to get it. In order to get your recording, you have these three dots, or three lines rather, and you click on recordings. Now it's likely that it's not going to be here. Yeah, it's not here yet. It'll take it a few minutes for them to process it and then upload it here. The amount of time that takes can change depending on how many people are using this feature at the same time, because especially lately we've had a ton of faculty, millions of people all across the entire world who are using this to record videos, so they've been a little bit slower over the past several months. So generally speaking, it doesn't take very long. I've seen it take up to an hour or two, but that was for a really long video. So generally speaking, they're here within 4 or 5 minutes. I'm going to pause this video and come back once my video shows up. And my video is already here. You see it's named, it's got a name and a recording name. Session name is just going to be the name of your course. And then the recording is recording underscore a number, whatever number of recordings. This is the third recording I've done in this classroom, so this is recording 3. Now you can click on this and hit watch now if you so desire, and it'll open it up in a new tab and just show it to you. Just hit play, and this is what it looked like to students.
There we go. So my microphone is now on, and you can see that it's on because the little white thing is going up and down as I speak. So there are a few different.
So I can fast forward, so you can see
or if you're just on your thing,
it's demonstrating and showing.
This video recording, they'll only see this slide that you're
quiet, so I can hear myself think. You can see that it's actually showing what I did on the board, but it's not showing the things over on the side, not showing the controls to the students. Anytime that I wasn't presenting anything, it's just showing this because that's my Blackboard icon. So just keep that in mind. You may want to leave your camera on so that it shows your face instead of that, but that's entirely up to you. So that's all. That's cool and all, but how do I get this? What do I do with this? You come over here to the 3 dots, hit download. And it's going to ask you where you want to save it. Yes, it wants to download multiple files. I will allow it. I want to save it to the desktop. And notice that it saves as a .mp4 file. MP4s are video recordings, and they're very easy to upload to different places such as YouTube or Google Drive or Vimeo or Edpuzzle or wherever you want to send them. So I'm going to call this Collaborate Training Video, something like that. And I will save it to my desktop. So it is now downloaded. If I click on here, it will launch it and let me play it. This is just using QuickTime because I'm on a Mac.
My microphone. There we go. So my microphone is now on.
So you can see that the video is there and it's working. So I can now do things with that video. So I know it worked. So now I can come in here and delete this. So I don't need that recording anymore. And then you can do various things with that. For example, you could come into your Google Drive and then upload it somewhere. So like, let's see if do I have videos? No, but that's fine. So let me just drag it in here. And now it's in Google Drive, and I can share it with my students that way. You could also go to YouTube and upload it to YouTube. Various different places you could save and upload this, and then just link it in Blackboard. So inside of Blackboard, now that I have that, now that I have this file, I'm going to get a shareable link, make sure it's shared to everybody at Coker University, or if you wanted to, you could do anyone with the link. Copy that link, and now I'm going to put it inside of Blackboard in my content. So I might say, inside of content, we might say here's a web link. We could call it Chapter 1 video, or whatever the video is, and paste that link in there. Watch this video on Chapter 1 material. And you could attach files just like always. Submit. And now I have a Chapter 1 video file. If I click on that, users will be redirected to my Google Drive. Right now they're processing the video, but once it's done, they'll be able to actually just stream it from right here. YouTube works much better if you put it in YouTube, but I understand if some people are a little bit intimidated by that. That's perfectly fine. I'm happy to help you get that set up and show you it's very, very easy once you learn the process, and the process is not very complicated, but I understand if you would like some assistance with that, and I'm happy to help. But if you want to, you can also just stick it in Google Drive. It's not quite as nice of a user experience, but it gets the job done. And that's really how you can use your Blackboard Collaborate to record lecture videos. If you have any questions, please send me an email. Please reach out. I'm happy to help and answer any questions you have and help you get set up. We can do tests, trials, run-throughs, whatever you need. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.